Hello everyone, today I would like to discuss self-practice 5.1a. Number 1. Determine whether each pair of the following shapes are congruent. Okay, what it means by congruent. So congruent, the basic terms to describe congruent is it must have the equal angle and the equal length of the side. Okay, so these two must be equal, and then it must be all the angles and all the sides must be equal for a triangle or any object. You have to check every side, make sure it's equal, and the position, the orientation or the position is not important. Alright, for example, like question number 1a here, if we check carefully, it seems like these two are same side, and then if we try to double check, this one is 15. Right, I'm going to use another color pen to show you the corresponding side must be equal. So this one is 15, right? Okay, then let's double check. This 5 is a 5. Okay, this is 5 or not. 15 minus 10. This is 15 minus 10. So we are getting 5. Alright, so these two are equivalent, equal. Okay, so seems like alright, but then okay, let's double check again. We have one more side which obviously you can see that position upside down is okay, but so we have to confirm again. This is 8. Okay, let me double check again. So this one is 7, so this one is not given. Okay, so but we have confirmed this one is 5, this is 10, so the rest will be equivalent, only that this side not given. So for question number 1a, the answer is actually congruent because we have checked all the side is equal, right? So because if it is equal all the side, then we can actually say that it is congruent. Alright, even though the position is not the same. Okay, so this A is congruent. How about B? For B, let's check every angle and the side. Okay, for B, let's see, we have 15 here. This one is 15, so looks like okay. And then we have the angle. If we try to find out this angle, is actually 180 minus out 180 minus 120 minus 25. So let's say this is x. So the x is equivalent to okay, we have 60 minus 25 is 35 degree, right? But here we have 30, we don't see there is 35. Even if we try to, we don't have any information of these two angle, we are not sure. So but obviously we can say that it is not congruent because the angle suppose is 35 is written as 30. So it's actually telling us that if this one is let's say this is 25, this is, let's say, is 120, we actually cannot make a congruent because it cannot form a 180 degree. So obviously this is not congruent, right, because of the angle. Okay, even though there is one side 15 centimeter, so B is not congruent. right? So let's study the C. So basically for congruent, we will identify the side, the length of side and the angle. Alright, so we have to check in detail. So this 20 looks okay, right? Set 30 here, let's check the 30 here, got 30 and then parallel. Alright, okay, 13, we have 13 here, 13, so we have 13 here. Let me highlight to you this 13 here, also 13, and we have 113. Okay, this is a 113, right? Okay, looks like okay. This is 67, should be 67. Alright, so these two looks like it is actually congruent because you see the moment we have a parallel line, we should have this angle should be 113, right? This one should be 67. Okay, so if we extend the line like this, we can extend the line because it's a parallel line, so it looks like okay. This one is actually 67, right? Can you see that? Okay, looks okay. This two also 67. This is 113. Alright, so looks okay. So I think this is a congruent, right? Okay, this is congruent. Alright, so we have to check every side and measure angle and the side are equivalent for both. Okay, orientation is not important. The position of the object is not important. So this one very obvious. We can see here 6, here is 8, right? So of course we will jump into conclusion that it is not congruent, right? Because one of the side is not equal, so it is not congruent. So in conclusion, for congruent, we just identify the corresponding side and angle. Okay, for question number 2, you see this one, you have to identify the pairs of congruent shape. So let's see A. Obviously the A I will pair with the F. So I will highlight this one is 3, and I will check here 2, right? 2, and here 2, right? Here the line is slanting. I can check here is 1 and 2, right? Okay, looks like A and F. AF is one pair, right? Okay, AF is one pair. Let's go to another one. I think we can this one is a 90 degree. It's a 90 degree, but I don't see there's any triangle that is having 90 degree. This one is 3, this is 3, right? And here we can see here we have the height, the 2, and then we have 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and 2. You can check actually the right angle triangle beside the line. This is 2 and 2, right? So 2 and 2. So Pythagoras theorem, right? So I think B and E also are actually congruent shape. Alright, I guess that's all for the answer. There are two pairs only for the congruent shape. Alright, so congruent is quite easy, right? So we just identify the side and the angle. Okay, so that's all about the congruent exercise. I will share with you next video about the congruent triangle and similar triangle. Bye bye and have a nice day.